This is going to be a video product review of the Roofull USB 3.0 Type C external CD DVD plus minus RW optical drive. It is a burner, it is a reader, it should work on your MacBook Pro, on the Air, on the iMac, on a Thinkpad, on a Surface Pro, on the white. I don't know what the heck the white is. It's an external DVD drive. Why do you need this thing? You need this for a few reasons. You need it if you want it, obviously. You need it if your internal drive on your old computer or your new computer stopped working, and rather than plug in or install a drive inside the case, you just want to use this instead. It's easier. You need this if you connect your DVD drive to somebody else's laptop. You've got some disks. You want to plug this in when you visit them. You plug it into their computer, and then you take it with you when you leave. Or the other reason that you need it nowadays is a majority of the laptops and a majority of the desktop PCs do not come with an internal DVD drive, CD drive. Now, in my case, I bought a new computer, and I'm going to be transferring all of my old programs to the new machine. The old machine has a DVD drive. The new machine does not. Now, I could take all the files off of the DVDs that I've got, the program DVDs or CDs, burn them, take them to the hard drive, burn them to a pocket drive, and then do the install. But sooner or later, that's just going to take a lot of time. So I bought this thing. You can't beat the price. Honestly, the price for this external DVD drive is cheaper than it is to buy an internal DVD drive and then go through the hassle of plugging it in. It's not that hard to plug it in. You plug in your, if it's SATA, you plug in a couple cables. If it's IDE, you plug in a couple cables. It's an easy thing to do. I needed this because, as I said, I've got the new computer. So what does it say on here? Product, tray, loading, caddy, be careful, instructions. Yeah, it's a DVD drive. What else is there to say? So let me see what they say on their description online. What does it tell us? It has an indicator light on the front, an ejection button, which is nice because a lot of the new computers do not have an ejection button. You just have to go to the computer and click on the eject in the drive settings. It has a forced ejection drive, which is nice in case the drive doesn't open. You can put in a paper clip. What does it have here? Built-in design, USB 3.0, USB-C, easy to use and store. It's got a little thing on the bottom to store the cabling, 9.5-inch cable. A lot of complaints online about the cable is too short, and let's face it, I'm a guy. That's about 6 inches right there. So 9.5, maybe a hand and a half, 9.5 inches. Not that long, as she said. It's a plug and play, no extra drive required. Laptop, MacBook Pro, as I said, iMac and PC, desktop PC, Windows 10, 8.7 XP, Mac OS, all versions, Linux. What else is there? As far as the drive, CD-ROM, 24X, CD, what is that, minus R, 24X, CD, RW, 8X, CD plus RW, 8X, DVD, ROM, 8X. Well, you get the point. It's 8X, DVD plus R, 4X, DVD plus RW, 8X, VCD, VCD, and SVCD. I'm going to give you a few more pieces of info. I believe, I don't know, it says USB-C. I think it also has a USB-A, but I could be wrong. People are complaining online that they put this in their machine or they connected it and they can't watch movies. That's not the fault of the drive. You can't watch movies unless you install external software, additional software. The drive works, the drive will read the DVD. It's not going to play your movies. You have to install software or have a software installed to do that. You can use this to install software, burning disks, play your music, watch movies, back up, use it as a backup drive. So let's unbox it now. If you like my video, thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. If you want to buy this, I will leave an affiliate link in the video description along with a link for my PayPal account. Hint, hint. Here we go with the famous unboxing. Let me tell you, I bought this in white. It comes in black, white, and silver. Or did I buy it in silver? I don't know what I bought it in. It looks like white. I wanted to have a different color. All computer stuff nowadays is black, and it's just, it's black or gray. And if you can get a white or a red or it's just something different. Okay, so let's open this thing up. Instructions. Don't need instructions, do we? What do we have here? This is just insanely cool. Look at this. It's indented over here, or whatever you call it, so that it's able to store the cable. Okay, the people that were complaining, this is kind of difficult to get out of here. The people that were complaining, I don't know what they're complaining about. Look at this. Look at how awesome this design is. So they give you the USB-C, you can plug this in, or they give you the USB-A. This is really, really neat. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, so you could take this and you could plug this into USB-C, or you could plug this into the computer, and they give you this additional cable. I have solved the puzzle. I forgot, that's why I bought this. So, you have this cable, you plug it into your USB-C on your computer, or your USB-A on your computer. No, you can't put this in a car. You cannot use this because you need to have a display. You need to have a computer. So people who are saying, can I plug this into my car? Probably not. The reason I bought this, and this is what this extra cable is it's got a USB over here. This has got a little, I can't remember what this is, a micro. I think it's a micro USB. And it's meant to plug into, where the heck is it? It's meant to plug in, if you can find out where you plug it in. I just saw it a minute ago. It's meant to plug in on the back over here. Now, if you're doing some backup and your machine is not capable of providing enough power to run this drive, and it should. There should be no problem, but let's assume that your computer cannot power this drive. It's not capable of doing what it needs to do. They give you this cable. You plug this cable into that jack that I showed you. You take this thing and you plug this into your dongle, your AC adapter, your charger for your, I think they said they wanted a 20 watt. I'm not really sure, but you could probably plug it into your cell phone charger. It's just going to give you a little bit more power to power this unit. So if this isn't able to power it, this will power it, and you should be able to get done what you need to get done. So it's the Roofull USB 3.0, and that's why it's really kind of tricky, because they say 3.0 USB-C. Rather, no, it's 3.0 over here. It's the USB-C over here. It's the USB-A over here. So you're covered on either style computer. If your computer doesn't have USB-C, then you should be able to use the USB-A. And if your computer doesn't have enough power, they give you this cable so you can plug it in to a dongle, an AC adapter, and plug this end into here, and you're good to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this into my computer, and I'm going to do a little test just to show you that the thing works. And here we go. As I said, one of the biggest complaints is the length of the cable. Let's face it, everybody's always worried about length. So if you have this drive, you are going to have to be right next to your computer. You can't use a drive while you're holding it. It's going to wobble around. It's not going to work right. It has to be stable. It has to be on a table or something stable. So you have very limited space with the cable. My suggestion, I would say go buy an extension cable so that you can plug it into whatever port you have on the end over here and then plug it into the computer. It will make things much easier for you. We are going to try right now to plug this. What do we have? We have the C on the top and we have the A on the bottom. So I'm going to plug this in on the A. My computer made a sound saying that it detected the drive. So let's see what's going on here. And there it is, the DVD drive that I did not have before. Eject. I just heard the drive. So far, so good. It did open the drawer. The drawer is open. You're going to have to pull it out. Some people online complain the drawer did not pop out. Now let me explain to you. On the older style, the 5.5 inch or 5.25, whatever that is, drives, usually the door pops all the way out. The tray pops out. On the laptop trays and a tray like this, they don't pop out. You're going to have to pull it out. Not a big issue, but that is just how it works. Closing the drive. The light's flashing on the front. I think you can see it down there. I'm not going to tilt it because you shouldn't tilt it. And now I'm going to see it's starting to speed up. I want to show you the screen now. Now, okay, the drive has detected that there is something in there, 575 megs. Let's go click on it and see if it's working. That was actually a DVD video thing, and it did not want to play, as I said, because it doesn't have the software on this machine. This should be all music, and I'm going to find out what happens now. It's recorded on a DVD-RW. This might work, it might not. That is the content of the, this shows it's a DVD. I've got a whole bunch of MP3s recorded on this, and they do play. The audio music plays. So the drive is working on USB-A. Now I'm going to plug this in on USB-C. When I plugged in an actual DVD, as I told you would happen, it did not find the software to run the DVD, and everything got all locked up, which is understandable. That's what's supposed to happen. So let me try it with USB-C. Plugged in on USB-C. Let's see if we get the other drive. It should be drive F. It is doing its detecting right now. There seems to be no problem with Windows finding the drive. There it is right over there. It shows DVD, RW, drive, UDF. Let's go see if I can click on the video, on the files again. And the same thing. The drive is really quiet. It's very quiet. It's the same sound. It's maybe even a little quieter than a standard internal drive. And let me click on the audio now and see if I can get this to play. It works on USB-C. Right now I'm really happy. I'm very happy. I think I'm using USB 3.0 on the front computer port. But I want to try one more thing. I want to get an actual CD, DVD program and see if it's able to read the program. And the final part of the test, we have drive E, drive F. There it is. It sees my tax software, and that's, oh, I gotta shut this off. I read some comments that were awesome, and I read some comments that I thought the people just don't know what they're doing. And a lot of it was people with Macs were having problems, and a lot of people, a lot of very unfair comments or reviews were saying it didn't work because it didn't play their DVD. This will see the DVD, it won't play it because you have to have your own software for this drive to be able to play it. Great drive made by Roofull, interesting name. It comes with the extra power cable, and I didn't know what it was at the time, but that is why I bought it when I was looking at the instructions. It comes with the USB-C and the USB-A. It's external. It's got a nice drive. It's got the ejection button and the little ejection hole. Everybody needs an ejection hole. Oh my God, okay, I'm back. And it works. That's the whole thing. This thing cost hardly anything to buy. It was so inexpensive. I was surprised because years ago, an external drive like this would have cost a fortune. Internal drives cost a lot of money. So this is a really good deal. Go buy the optical drive from Roofull. I bought it. They didn't sponsor me. They didn't pay me anything. It would be nice if somebody would sponsor me or pay me, but you know, my channel, I go out and I buy my stuff and I do what I do. And the way I survive is if people keep their ad blocker off and they watch through the whole video and they do what they need to do, or they click on my affiliate links in the video description, or they donate to my PayPal, which is also in the video description. So yeah, thumbs up on this thing, really good. Roofull optical drive. I will leave that link in the video description so you can order the exact one that I bought with all this cool extra cable and the USB-A and the USB-C.